Alrighty, here we go again. Now you guys are going to be asking what in the wide world of sports is going on. Well, I got a new project. I got Who Scout into this one. This is Victoria Curry's go-kart. She's a 10-year-old. She was adopted as a baby by a buddy of mine. And I was showing her all the pictures of the go-karts I built, and she really liked them. And I showed her a picture of a pink zebra stripe, and she liked that. And she said, well, one of these days I'd like to have me a go-kart like that. And I said, well, get your dad or grandma to buy you a frame and I'll build you one. And guess what? I'm here with the frame now. They came up with this one, and I'm going to do a few things different. I'm going to chronicle this thing so all you guys can see all the process about redoing one and get one up back running. And I'm going to keep a better track this time of all the expenses associated with this too, so that way you people can see what's associated and all is part of this. And after kind of inspecting this thing, I'm going to take it all apart here in the next couple days. I'm going to spray the frame down with a citrus. I got a can of citrus paint remover. Knock all the paint off, and I'm going to spray it down with a rust proofing. That's after I strip this thing completely apart. Now, some of the things I've been looking at, and you got to take an assessment on whenever you do a project like this, is you can see that rim is destroyed right there. There's a hole in it. I'll have to check all the bearings. Now, it's got decent hubs. These are a 5-inch wheel. I'm sorry, a 5-inch rim. And I don't like the 5-inchers because they're kind of getting hard to come by, as far as tires, I mean. And I've been looking at a 4-inch tire. It's a similar pattern like that, or a 4-inch rim, I'm sorry. But it's a flat-proof tire by Marathon, and I've been kind of interested in stuff like that. This is a well-built frame. It's not abused. I'll build a seat system out of it. Now, when June bought this thing, you can see there's rust holes through it and all right here. But this is good, heavy, thick metal. Excuse me. So, like I said, all I'm going to do is clean this all up, and I believe this part will be okay. I'm going to rust proof the heck out of it and paint it. I'm going to drill holes all through here so no water will puddle on it. And Victoria promised me she'll keep a tarp over it. Her dad's going to get one of them Harbor Freight motors, which we can limit the throttle on that system. Now, something you've been looking at too on here is that I kind of date this thing back to the early 60s. Number one, the butterfly steering wheel is a throwback to the 50s. I don't remember seeing any butterfly steering wheel on anything back in the 60s, but that could be. The rub brakes, normally I would see them on one wheel, but this one's got it on two. And it's got a clevis, which is adjustable and all, and it's in good shape. It even has a pad that's still left right here. So that's what I got to consider also as far as on wheel diameter too. I might be able to go up a little bit. I probably can go up some. This is smooth aluminum right here. And I normally don't like rub brakes because if the tire pressure goes down, the brakes ain't too good. But because we're on a budget, I'm in between jobs and Rick's disabled, so we got to look at do it on the cheap. We got till March. Today is it's April. No, I'm sorry, May the 4th right now, and August is Victoria's birthday. She'll turn 11 then. Now, I like go-karts for kids as long as they're built right. The reason is that go-karts teach kids the mechanics of driving properly. If you don't pay attention, you crash. If you don't, push that lever, it won't go. If you don't push that one, it won't stop. If you don't turn the steering wheel, it won't turn. There's a mechanics that kids got to learn, and that's a good part in helping the kids learn how to drive properly. Somebody told me that there was a study out there that shows that kids that drive go-karts are better drivers. I hadn't seen it, but I do believe it. But I'm going to take that wooden piece off right there. I'll make a seat, but I'm going to let Rick do the cutting of the wood. I'll measure the dimensions for the bottom piece. And this will be a decent go-kart. The hubs I'm not worried about because I can replace the bearings and stuff like that. This motor plate seems rather low. I got a motor or two I could check on here. This looks like a 32 size chain. I'll have to check all this stuff. I'm going to put a back bumper. I think it's rather strange. That's not connected back there. But I'll just go through stuff like that. You can see somebody painted it at one time. It was originally black, and they painted it light blue. But it's going to be pink with zebra stripes because that's what Victoria wanted. And I think that'll look cool. And it should be okay. But that's where we're starting at. And I know you guys like to see these videos, I mean, from beginning to end. So that's where we're at on this one. All the tires have got to go. They got a horrible amount of rot on them. And all this stuff everything's got to be gone through. But you start from there and work your way up. So that's it for now, and stay tuned. There'll be more of these. This is Victoria Curry's go-kart, and we'll see you soon.